Welcome back to my channel. I hope there's viewers from around the world because I'm going to talk about ALDC worldwide. What does that mean? What is that? I'm going to tell you. I am a dance teacher and I love what I do. Creating stars, creating dancers, creating children who become better adults. They know what fork to use, how to stand, how to walk in high heels, how to get up in front of the class or the boardroom and give a speech. My kids, members of the ALDC, learn all of that and more. And now I'm teaching worldwide, all over the world. It just blows me away. I was prepared to end my staycation and start teaching again. I was prepared. I was rested up. I had done so much research. I had so many new ideas. I was ready to go, go, go. But what happened? I had a pain in the neck. You know, you hear about people that are a pain in the neck. I actually had the pain in the neck. I became paralyzed from the neck down. Any thoughts of dancing, teaching, riding a bike, swinging on the swings in Santa Monica at the beach were all ended quickly. Then, after paralysis, after emergency surgery, after all the chemo, I was in a wheelchair. How does somebody in a wheelchair teach dance? I am a good teacher, and I say that with pride. I'm not being cocky or arrogant. I'm being truthful. I can explain how to do a side aerial. Would I like to spot you? Would I like to just reach in there and pop your hips over? Absolutely. But if I can't, I can explain how to do it from far away in my chair. The world had changed for me completely. How could I even get into some dance studios? And then we had a global pandemic. People were quarantined in their house. Suddenly, everybody was using this thing called Zoom. When I was a kid, there was a TV show called Zoom. We're gonna Zoom, 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 Zoom. We're gonna Zoom, 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 Zoom. Suddenly, Zoom was my gateway, my path to children all over the world. People were having meetings, kids were going to school. All of this was happening on a computer from your home through Zoom. And I jumped on the bandwagon. That's right. And I started teaching my legs and feet class. This works on your total technique, body alignment, flexibility, strength, conditioning, turnout, and so many amazing exercises for your feet. Probably some that you've never even heard of before. Probably some that you've never done before. I have met children through my classes, literally, all over the world. When there's time at the end of each Zoom class, I ask the kids where they're from. And I hear Lithuania, Spain, Bulgaria, Mongolia, the UK, Trinidad and Tobago. All these different countries, cities, blows my mind. Some of the kids in Mexico, in Spain, they don't even speak English. But when I say grand plie in second, open the arms, port a bras, and hold, everybody does it. Because dance is a universal language. And everybody speaks French in dancing school. So every week, I teach my classes on Zoom. And I have some really loyal students. They are there in every class, giving 100%. And I've seen them improve and improve and improve. It just blows my mind how focused, how dedicated they are. You know, years ago, shooting dance moms, the moms would complain, the kids aren't getting class, the kids aren't getting class, the kids aren't getting class. Well, duh, the classes are going on, but you're leaving to go to a fitting, you're going to a movie premiere, you have a brand meeting. You're the one leaving and not taking class. So you know what? Do class at home. You've done how many ballet classes in your life? Stand at your kitchen counter, use it as your bar, and do a ballet bar yourself. Improve yourself. And those mothers, they guffawed at me. I can't do that. That's not right. Because you're lazy. That's why. Now, kids everywhere are training at home. They're training in dance, they're training in karate, they're training in baton, cheerleading, everything. The whole world was shut down. Everyone was quarantined in their house. They had no choice. And you know what? The kids that wanted to improve, the kids that wanted to get better, used this to their advantage. And they stood at their kitchen counter and they did that ballet bar. They did those grand mots up to their ears and they improved. And I saw the improvement week after week after week. And now the world is opening up again. We can travel. I was just in Manchester, England, and I had kids that take from me on Zoom, come, they flew there, drove there, whatever, to my class. They came together and they looked amazing. And there's something that I never thought about. My relationship with the kids. I have grown to love these kids. They are my students. I am training them. And we have that teacher-student relationship going on, and it's wonderful. But what I never took into consideration was their classmates. They were home, alone, in their houses. And these kids on Zoom became their friends, their buddies, their fellow dancers. And when they got together, they hugged each other like long-lost friends. And it was the first time they were meeting. Isn't that incredible? They were demonstrating for me in my class like they had been dancing for years together in my studio. And when I announced it over the microphone to the hundreds of people taking class, that these kids didn't know each other, only from Zoom. People were shocked. It looked like they had been dancing for years together. And they hadn't, just Zoom for a couple of months. It's crazy how much they improved, how much better they are for their own teachers at their own dance studios. And if you take worldwide classes with the ALDC, this isn't to substitute your classes at your studio. This is to enhance your training. This is to make you the favorite, to make you better. So please sign up, register, come join us for class at the ALDC Worldwide Zoom account. I value each and every one of you. I think of you as one of my own kids. You are an Abby dancer. And I also want to thank your parents for registering you for these Zoom classes, for making me available to you. And you've helped me get back into teaching. I love what I do. And the reason I do it is because of all of you. When I see you improve, when I see that you master a trick, when I see that you correct something you were doing wrong, it tells me that I'm doing what I was put on this earth to do. I'm doing something good, something right. And so many of you have been so grateful and so kind to me and so complimentary. You're appreciative, more appreciative than some kids that I've actually worked with in person for many years in my studio. And that's sad, but I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. And let's write down those goals and let's master them and let's move on. You're getting better every week. I cannot wait to see what your future holds. Make sure that you are following my Instagram at @TheRealAbbyLee. That's where we post all the information for the Zoom classes. And I will see you on Zoom.